Alright, I got everything loaded up. I got the four-wheeler in the back. We're going back down to the Apalachicola National Forest. I got my new backpacking pack all packed up. I was just gonna hike in, but it might rain, so I want to make sure I've got something to get out fast if I have to, if it starts storming like super bad. But yeah, I just left the house. I got a couple stops to make, get some meats or something. I've got some chili that I made last week that I vacuum sealed and froze. But yeah, we're on the way. We're gonna go camping. Yes sir, let's go baby. All right, we're about 5 minutes out, well, actually 9 minutes out from where we're gonna park the truck. But we are here just outside of Sopchoppy, Florida, coming into the Apalachicola National Forest. It is still hunting season, but hopefully we don't run into nobody. But yep, we're pulling up. We're just about there. We camped here, I think about a year ago. The plan is we're gonna park the truck here, load up on the four-wheeler, and see if we can go find somewhere close. I'd like to stay on the water, so if we can't find anything that's still on the water, we might just come back here and just stay right here. It's a nice little campground. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything set up. I'm gonna get the four-wheeler out. So there's the water. I don't think the old camp dog is around here anymore, but hopefully he still has him a nice home. But yeah, I'm gonna get everything pulled out. We're gonna load up on the four-wheeler and see if we can find a nice spot. We're gonna go check out a couple little areas, but we are here. This is the National Forest. If this goes to the water, we might just camp down here, man. This is nice. This four-wheeler's old. It's a little tough to shift, but she runs like a dream. This is some thick shit out here. Finding a lot of good trails to ride, just no good camping spots. I mean, this is a decent spot, but it's pretty not flat. So I think we're probably just gonna camp where we parked the truck and then just come out here and have some fun. I'm gonna bring my 22 around and I'm gonna get out of here. It's kind of creepy. It's really nice out here. I've been wanting to bring my four-wheeler out here forever. It's just so thick on both sides of the trail. I mean, I guess that would be a good spot. I keep thinking I'm gonna look over and see like a man running towards me. I don't know why. I really hope not. But this wouldn't be a bad spot, but it's pretty close to the road. Fun fact, the Apalachicola National Forest is the biggest national forest in the state of Florida. I don't think it's the most popular. I think Ocala, I think it's Ocala National Forest is the most popular, but just because it's located in Central Florida, and I think there's a lot more water to access, like lakes. No, that's pretty thick back there. Lakes, rivers. Now the Apalachicola National Forest has a lot of state forest inside of it as well, like Tate's Hell State Forest, Lake Talcon State Forest, or I think that's State Park, but I don't know. I just learned that this was the biggest state forest in Florida, or national forest in Florida, like 3 days ago. But either way, I'm having a blast. Couldn't find no suitable spot out on the trails. It's just so thick in this area of the forest. We're just gonna camp right here. If I decide to stay tomorrow night too, then we're gonna pack up and find somewhere else. I don't care how thick it is, we're gonna find a spot. But yeah, I'm gonna get set up. I got my new bag. I got a new Gregory 48-liter Paragon backpacking bag. It's fully packed. It's ridiculously heavy, but it's a nice bag. It's got a frame in it, but I'm gonna get everything set up. We're gonna get camp set up, and then we'll do some camping. Yeah, look at that. And this isn't even all my stuff. I guess that's it. Might have put the rainfly inside out. No, I don't think so. But I'm kind of regretting coming this weekend. It is hot. Wish I would have waited till next weekend. But you live and you learn. Got a Nemo Forte insulated sleeping bag and a big Agnes sleeping pad. Alright, we're gonna get some firewood. You don't really need a fire tonight, but we're gonna have it. I mean, it's only gonna be like 50 degrees, so it's not gonna be cold, but we'll still make a fire just in the camping spirits. But yeah, I'm gonna get some firewood. Alright, that should be good for at least now. Got this new little fancy air pump. We can put some clothes in here for a pillow. I swear I keep hearing somebody. Sometimes silence can be so loud. Let's take a little second. I have some bread dough, famous Outdoor Boys bread dough. And then I also have some eggs. And then I have some gravy left over, some sausage gravy left over from biscuits and gravy from a couple weeks ago. So hopefully that cooks up nice. But we pretty much got camp set up. There's a squirrel barking. And if you didn't know, squirrels can bark. There's a picnic table over there I might drag over here, honestly. Actually, let's do that. There we go. Alright, we got a fire going. There she goes. I'm not going to make it too big. I don't want to sweat any more than I already am. I checked the weather yesterday and the weather said it was supposed to be like 36 tonight. It's probably like 65, 70 right now, but it's supposed to get down to around 50, I think. Hopefully a little lower. We've been watching Lost lately, and we're right at the part where the others come in. And I'm kind of paranoid right now, but I got this stove off of Amazon. Man, this thing was like $12, and it is great. It's got a little igniter on it. Got some oil. I'm gonna put a little bit of Japanese barbecue sauce in there too. Best thing to remember whenever you're camping and you're cooking, you're camping. It ain't gotta be fancy, it ain't gotta be pretty. I get to use out my new silverware. Look at that. I flipped the eggs. No! Dropped my dang eggs. I'm still gonna eat them. So this cutlery is from Odin's Treasures. Pretty cool place. I found it right before Christmas. Steak, eggs, and a little bit of dirt. Pretty good. It's actually a little, this is sirloin, so you can cook it a little extra, but it's a little overcooked if you ask me. Well, I'm probably about to pack it in for the night. It's getting late. I'm getting kind of tired. I was gonna make some hot chocolate, but I'm already kind of warm, so there's really no need for it. So I'm just gonna sit here and sit by the fire for a little bit and try and listen to something on my phone. I'm just gonna sit here by the fire and then take it in for the night. Alright. Man, it was so windy this morning. I think a tree fell back here. I don't know if it was that one. Something fell and it was loud. I'm gonna get changed. I'm gonna get some breakfast made up. And then we'll go out on the four-wheeler for a bit. See if I can do this without dropping my eggs this time. First bite of the day. So good, but it's gone cold. Oh, look at that. That is a breakfast right there. Look at that. Look at that. Mm. They got these little bear-proof doors. Stick it in. I'm glad I'm getting everything packed up now. That way I can go explore for a couple hours and not have to worry about doing it whenever I get back. Alright, we're gonna get this pole baited up and this gun loaded up. Like I said, we're not gonna kill nothing today, but I do wanna try and, I haven't sighted this thing in forever, so. Let's go do some shooting. The little target setup was somewhere right over here. Yes. Okay, so we are way off. still a little low. That first shot was right on the money though. Right on the money, honey. All right, we're gonna aim for this grouping right here, right under these 3 holes or 4 holes. A little widespread, but yeah, let's go do some more exploring. Still running dogs this time of year, I think. I know them dog hunt clubs, they bring them home in numbers. It's been really fun. But I'm gonna head back to the truck and we'll get everything finished, loaded up, and we'll head back home. About does it. Another successful camping trip. Just trying to make sure I didn't leave nothing or leave no garbage anywhere. But yep, that was a good camping trip. Y'all have a good one and stay tuned. Thanks.